What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another Prizepicks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. We did a giveaway for the commenters in yesterday's video. The winner of that is Tyreek46. Tyreek46, hit me up on Twitter at cam_ATL so I can get your information and send that over to you. Appreciate everybody who put that hashtag props made easy. You already know. Let's have a fantastic Saturday in today's video. Let's get straight to it. If you haven't yet, propsmadeeasy.com is only $20 a month for the tools you're about to see me use in this video. If you want to really step up your game and make sure you're playing the absolute best, it's not going to win 100%, but if you want to make sure you're playing the absolute best options possible based off the biggest EV spots, but also have projection data on that same side of that line that EV is showing, then Props Made Easy is for you. All right, let's get straight into it. Today we have one game. It's Denver, Minnesota. Now, when we look at the Denver, Minnesota game, the best value on the board for Denver, Minnesota is Kentavious Caldwell-Pope three-pointers made over 1.5 at minus 132 PME consensus odds. Projection of 1.56 is 0.06. So nothing too crazy. I mean, you've got two plays that are over minus 130 PME consensus odds. Why is that? Because, I mean, these plays were on the board yesterday. So all of the better value and the best value were already popping on Props Made Easy. People already went in, placed their slips with them. Prizepicks already bumped them and changed these lines. So now the lines are incredibly tight day of. What we can do in this video, though, is talk about the plays that haven't been bumped because they aren't today. Let's go ahead and do that because there's only one game. Mitchell Robinson turnovers over 0.5 is minus 140 PME consensus odds. Projection of 0.81 is 0.31 projection differential. And then Paolo Banchero turnovers under 4.5 at minus 138 PME consensus odds on the under. Projection of 3.55, a minus 0.95. Those are the absolute two best options, not only off PME consensus odds, which takes the average of every sportsbook, puts it into one line, but it also, with the projection data, is in agreement with it. So you have the minus 138 PME consensus odds on the under 4.5, and you have a projection for his turnovers at 3.55, which is a minus 0.95 differential between where the line is, 4.5, and where the projection is. So great spot on the under for Paolo Banchero turnovers of 4.5, and then the over on Mitchell Robinson turnovers of 0.5. NBA first half, we have some solid value today. Anthony Edwards points under 14. He's 12.5 on other sportsbooks for his points, which would make it EV on the under at minus 1.5 sportsbook differential. The next best would be OG Anunoby. I believe they play tomorrow. Points under 9. 7.5 on other sportsbooks for first half, a minus 1.5. Taking a look at MLB, we have some great value at the very tip top of the list. Bryce Elder pitching outs under 15.5, minus 145 PME consensus odds on the under. Projection of 14.86 on minus 0.64. So Bryce Elder has the unfortunate situation of going against the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, Max Muncy. Like, they're just absolutely stacked up with bats for the Dodgers. Bryce Elder is in a tough spot for him to get through 15 and a half innings. So we have him projected for 14.86 innings. Minus 145 PME consensus odds on the under is pretty heavy juice. So go the under on Bryce Elder pitching outs under 15.5. Hunter Renfroe total bases over 0.5 at minus 140 PME consensus odds on the over. And then Austin Hedges total bases over 0.5 at minus 140 on the over. MLB first inning, Christian Scott, Zach Littell under first inning runs allowed is at the top of the list there. And then Keaton Wynn Suarez under first inning runs allowed is the next highest. When we look at the other side, I mean, there's not a ton of over spots to really take advantage of. So there's some decent pitching on today's slate. So we're going to go the under on Scott and Littell and Wynn and Suarez under first inning runs allowed. For NHL at the top of the list, Tyler Bertuzzi shots on goal under 2.5 at minus 130. PME consensus odds. Vincent Trocheck assists under 0.5 at minus 130. More value will pop in as the day goes on. And as always, as I always say in these videos, y'all, this is only a 10-minute snippet of the value. The value gets even better as the day goes on. MMA, Kevin Borges, significant strikes over 50.5, 57.5 on other sportsbooks, a 7 sportsbook differential. Big value there. Mauricio Ruffy, significant strikes over 41.5, 48.5 on other sportsbooks, a 7. And then Vince Pichel, significant strikes under 39.5, 34.5 on other sportsbooks, a minus 5. Jamie Malarkey, significant strikes over 34.5, 39.5 in other sportsbooks, a 5 sportsbook differential. Dracker Close, or Klossy, however you say his name. Significant strikes over 50.5, 55.5, a 5 sportsbook differential. And then the under on Pretoria, significant strikes under 25.5 and 20.5. There's a lot of value in MMA. A lot of it. Nothing for tennis today. For PGA, I mean, nothing really good. I mean, the best options are minus 125s at the top. There was better value previously, but right now we're just going to skip right over that. Pedro Porro, passes attempted over 40.5, 42.5 in other sportsbooks, a 2 sportsbook differential. Alphonse Areola, goalie saves over 3.5, 4.5 in other sportsbooks, a 1 sportsbook differential there. Call of Duty, Estriel, map 1 and 3 kills, under 51.5. 48.5 is his line on other sportsbooks, a minus 3 sportsbook differential. So grab the under on the 51.5 for Estriel. And then Geo, map 3 kills, under 21.5. 20.5, 20 on other sportsbooks, a minus 1.5 sportsbook differential there. Nothing for League of Legends, nothing for Dota. For CS2, we have the under on NAF moves, map 1 and 2 headshots under 17 at 15.5 in other sportsbooks, a minus 1.5. What other options we have that's not in that same team? Also, NAF is an even line at 17, so I'd prefer one of these two. Twists, map 1 and 2 kills under 31.5, 30 on other sportsbooks, a minus 1.5, or Cadian. You can go either one of those. Both unders are the best values. And then we have Friend versus Moves next. Map 1 and 2 kills over 31 at a 1.5. You have Kaisan versus Ninjas in Pajamas. Map 1 and 2 kills over 25.5 at a 1.5. So some decent options there. For Valorant, the best option is Aspis. Map 1 and 2 kills over 37. 39 on other sportsbooks, a 2 sportsbook differential. And then Kesnit, map 1 and 2 kills over 36.5. 38 on other sportsbooks, a 1.5 sportsbook differential. Remember, the best thing you can do in this game is make sure you're playing the absolute best value. That's what Props Made Easy will put you on. Now, if it wins every single slip you make, it's not going to happen. You're not going to win every single slip, even if you have minus 200s, minus 250s. Okay, it doesn't matter. Sometimes the biggest favorite in the world is going to lose. You know what I mean? You could have a minus 1,000 and that play go the opposite way. Okay, so it doesn't make it definitive. Nothing in this betting industry is going to make it definitive, but you know what you can, and the only thing that you have control over is the amount of data that you utilize in every pick that you place. And Props Made Easy is taking an extremely high amount of data in every single play that it promotes. Not only is it making sure you're making sure that these plays are EV with the minus 140s, minus 138s, and showing you the absolute best EV available, but it's partnering that with projected stat data as well. Okay? Mitchell Robinson turnovers over 0.5 at minus 140. The next best option that's popped in is Aaron Nesmith steals over 0.5 at minus 138. NBA first half, Anthony Edwards points under 14 first half at minus 1.5. OG Anunoby points under 9 at minus 1.5. MLB, Bryce Elder still at the top of the list for under pitching outs of 15.5. We have great value that popped in for Ben Lively pitcher strikeouts. Over 4.5 is minus 145. Great spot there for the over for Lively. MLB first inning, under on Christian Scott and Littell, under on Wynn and Suarez. The number one, though, is Christian Scott and Littell, under first inning runs allowed. NHL, Tyler Bertuzzi, shots on goal, under 2.5. Nothing crazy for NHL as normal. Right here for UFC, I'm not going to name every single one of these names again, but from about right here up are the absolute best values we have available on MMA. PGA, all the best values are already off the board. The highest value is minus 125s. I'd probably skip PGA if you haven't gotten slips in yet. Pedro Porro, passes attempted over 40.5 at a 2 sportsbook differential for soccer. Call of Duty, we have Estriel, map 1 and 3 kills under 51.5 at a minus 3. And then we have Geo, map 3 kills under 21.5 at a minus 1.5. Nothing for League of Legends, nothing for Dota. For CS2, we have NAF, map 1 and 2 headshots, but we're not going to talk about it. It's an even line. So we have other options. Now, for example, if this was the only minus 1.5 and this was a minus 1, I would take it. But because there's 3 minus 1.5s and there's 2 that are half lines, I'm going to side with the half line just so I don't risk a tie. So Twists, map 1 and 2 kills under 31.5 at a minus 1.5. And then going down to the next game that's also a half line. Is there any others? There's no other separate game that's also a half line. So I'm just going to go NAF, map 1 and 2 headshots under 17. Valorant Aspis, map 1 and 2 kills over 37. Kesnet, map 1 and 2 kills over 36.5. And remember, you can mix and match sports as well. Like if there's only one play on NBA you love, go look on other sports. There might be a Call of Duty play you want to pair with it. You know what I'm saying? Or a soccer play that's popping, or something else in a different sport that you would like to pair it with. You don't have to pair all your picks from one same sport as well. All right? Thank y'all for joining me as always. And as always, man, Pros Made Easy is only $20 a month. If you want to make sure you're playing the absolute best options, you don't have to spend any time. The moment you load up these tools and you click on a sport, you immediately know the best options that are available on the board. And that is not only time saving, but also you are playing the best statistical plays you could possibly play based off data. As I've always said, the only thing you can control in this industry is the amount of data you utilize in every pick you play. And Pros Made Easy does that for you. It's not just an EV site where it's just showing you EV on these main sports. On the sports that we have projection data for, we're also showing you sites that have projection data on that same site as well, just taking you up a whole nother level, which is why Pros Made Easy is so incredibly popular. Almost 9,300 subscribers. To get to 9,300 subscribers is a crazy feat in the first year. Okay, there is a reason why we're that high. Okay, there's a reason why Pros Made Easy is booming like that. Regardless of what anybody thinks, it doesn't matter what anyone says. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks. There is 9,300 subscribers that are playing on Pros Made Easy. Okay, the only people, we've looked at the statistics to see if there's anything we could improve on, if people are falling off or not staying with Pros Made Easy. The only thing that's making people fall off of Pros Made Easy is insufficient funds. And guess what? Like I told them at Pros Made Easy, that's good. Because those are people who don't have money to gamble. We shouldn't be encouraging that shit anyway. So if they fall off for insufficient funds, so be it. That's nothing to do with us. And they need to take care of their business and not be gambling, period. You feel what I'm saying? Think about it. There's people out here getting declined for $20 that are trying to sports bet. You should not be. I'm going to be real with you. Like a brother. You feel what I'm saying? You should not be gambling if you don't even have $20 in your account to use the best tools possible to put you in the best position to be successful. You just shouldn't be, period. But I know me saying it's not going to change nothing, and you're going to struggle, and you're going to go through those life downs because you're making bad decisions. And guess what? That's the best life lesson. The best lessons in life are those mistakes you make and you live through them. I made a ton of mistakes when I was younger, went through down moments, and yes, I had, family going through bad addictions and stuff like that also kind of made it so, I didn't have much help with me, but I made my own personal bad decisions. And that's what got me to the low that I was at. You feel what I'm saying? So, and that will get everybody to the low that I was at. But guess what? That low that I got to, it pushed me to never feel that low again. And I have been grinding super hard ever since. And it changed my whole motivation. It changed the whole way I think. So don't worry. If you're going through a low time in life, if you're going through, financial struggles, whatever, this is a learning lesson. This is something that'll catapult you to a different level. At least if you have that mindset to want to grow and to want to get to a certain level. Some people are just lazy and they'll never get there. Thank y'all for joining me as always. Y'all have an amazing Saturday, and let's get this money. I'm out. Peace.